Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fit as a fiddle. Thank you for asking. What about you, ma'am?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic.
Okay, great to hear that.
Yeah. How have you been? Good. Work has been good.
Yeah, work is going productive, and like after 3 p.m., I will be at my work. So I'm just gearing up for my work. I
On
was gearing
Sunday.
up a Sunday actually. I
Oh,
usually get my week off. Yesterday was my day off.
day off.
Today is
Oh,
yeah, today is my
oh.
working day.
Oh, okay, okay. That's good. Yeah, I also work on Sundays. So maybe sometimes I'll take one day off. Any one day off I'll take during the week.
Uh, okay, great.
Great. We don't have any session notes today. So tell me
Exactly.
what.
I don't know why it is happening, but yesterday I didn't get such a note. Today I
No,
didn't
they
get such a note.
keep saying technical issue. I think they have a technical
There.
issue.
Mhm.
So tell me what you want to talk about.
The ball is on in your court, ma'am.
No, you tell me what you want to talk about. What interests you? I will develop the conversation. Don't worry about that. But tell me what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I can talk on any topic, and you choose any topic. I can talk any topic.
Okay, let's talk about nuclear families and joint families.
Okay, for sure. Mhm.
Tell me which do you prefer and why?
I used to live in joint family when I was kid. My distant relative used to live. We and my distant relative used to live together.
Okay,
When I was kid, like when I would be 6 year old or 7 years old. So
okay,
I can recall that my all three uncles used to live together, and
okay,
my grandmother is alive, and my at that time my grandfather was alive. So now my grandfather is no more. Actually, he died in 1990, and my grandmother is still alive. So
wonderful.
yes, so we used to live together in joint family. But times flies flown, and when I um, grown up, when I have grown up, so in like I got to know in when I was in 12th class, my uncle were separated, and this is the tradition of our culture that they will fight for land, and they will fight for there would be some conflict, like
Correct.
not there was no conflict between uncles, but there was conflict between argument between aunties. So so they were separated. Now we are not living in joint family. Now they are living separately, and we are living separately. And it is all about uncle and my father's brother. Now we are four siblings, and my all brothers are living different places, and we always meet together when there is a special occasion at home, during wedding season. And apart from wedding season, if there is crucial and solemn occasion, so we meet together. However, we haven't separated till now. Uh, in Indian culture, we call it Batwara. We haven't
Yes,
done Batwara separation till now because
okay.
and why it has not been it has not been done yet because we are living different places, and so conflict is less, I would say. And
Correct.
once in a blue moon we try to talk to each other, and conflict is less, argument is less. And I told during any occasion we are meeting, so we haven't separated it. So we cannot say that it is a joint family, but because we are not living together. And
That's all.
we can say that all are living as a nuclear family. Now where I'm living, it is the place name is Surat, and I'm residing with my son and with my spouse. So I'm living as a nuclear family. So there are pros and cons during joint and during nuclear family. When I used to live with joint family, so it that was mesmerizing, captivating, because we used to hang out, and uh, like uh, if there was any issues, challenges, so we used to try to resolve the issues together. And I would say we were strong at that time, because we had enough helping hand at that time. And
Correct.
now we are living together in nuclear family. So we are dependent our neighbors and our close friends. If there would
Correct.
be if there would be any issues with respect to health, with respect to money and all these things. So these are the pros and cons of nuclear family and joint family. So I would say by and large that that moment was enchanting. And because I have lived in joint family, so I can recall that that moment was also productive. Now, as we are living in nuclear family, so
That's
it
a
is
different.
also this is the need of time, actually, because the mindset has been changed, and I think we cannot afford living together. I think because the
Correct.
space would be less, this space would be less, and I think resources are not that much enough, and we will be lacking with respect to money, with respect to wherewithal, and if you are living into a joint family, so the person who would be the breadwinner, so he would have a more responsibility on his
Correct.
shoulders. So that would be unbearable, I think. And
Correct.
I think so. No, the things has been separated, and everybody is having separate breadwinner. So I think it is quite affordable, and they can manage.
Superb. Nice one. Just a few
Thank
things
you.
I'll tell you.
Mhm.
Say pros and cons in joint family, not during.
Okay.
You said
Mhm.
pros and cons in joint families and nuclear families. Don't say during. Okay.
Okay.
But I would say as a child, joint family is more fun because you have cousins to play around, you have your grandmother, grandfather, and all those things are there.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yeah. Yes. Makes sense. Mhm.
Correct. But children grow up today. Even children don't have siblings. Like I have only one son, so children don't even have siblings. So that's how they grow up
Ex-
today.
exactly. Even I have one son, and
Ah,
so he is studying in 10th class. So now, uh, uh, mm, and even he didn't ask any time that I should have uh, one brother or one sister. So he's happy with himself.
I know. So
Mm,
that's why my son also grew up all alone. So today it's become okay. We also have to accept that time changes, people change, you know. But
exactly.
what we try to do is as much as possible, we try to keep the family values intact.
Exactly. Makes sense. Yeah.
That's all we can do. That's all.
Mm.
Are you planning to take your family on any vacation this time?
Uh, I'm not planning. Actually, I have planned to visit my native place. Like once in a year, I visit my native place because my parents are living out there, and it is my responsibility, and that I should be visiting out there because this is the time, and during summer vacation of my son, I can visit out there. Otherwise, I won't be able to visit, and there would be no leisure time for my son and for my spouse actually. So this is the best time.
Yeah, yeah. Very true. That's right. So
Yeah.
anyway, please wish your mother and your grandmother a happy Mother's Day today.
Yes, yes. Today I got to know that yeah, today is Mother's Day, and I would
And
love to say you as well. Like you are also a mother, so I would love to say
thank
you that
you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Say I would love to wish you
Yeah, I would love to wish you, man. Yeah,
happy
Happy
Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Mhm.
I mean, all days are same. I mean, all the days are same.
Exactly, exactly.
But it just makes you feel nice when
It's
some
like
days
sometimes, yes, somehow you feel something different on a
a
special days
validation.
that day.
Yeah,
This is the
that's
day
all.
for me. This is the day for mothers. This is the day for husband, wife, and fathers. I think
But I noticed that we don't celebrate Father's Day as much as we celebrate a Mother's Day.
exactly, exactly.
Poor fathers, I always think, why is it like that always? So even on Women's Day, you don't celebrate International Men's Day too much. Okay, I think it falls on November 19th, but we don't celebrate that much. But then March 8th, Women's Day is like huge celebrations. So whenever
Exactly,
I whenever I post on my social media on Women's Day, I make it a point to thank all the men who stood by me.
exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Because that is the only because nobody celebrates Men's Day like there are
Mm,
festival functions everywhere, there are competitions for women, people are celebrating everywhere, but then they don't do that for men. That's why always I
mm,
make it a point, to thank all the men who stood
exactly,
by me on Women's Day. I do that. Who stood by
exactly,
me, who are there for me, who will come even if I call them now for any kind of help. So my brothers, my friends. So I always do that. I don't know. So
exactly.
so we get
Great.
that special edge we get no as women.
Exactly, exactly. Makes sense. Makes
Uh,
sense. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So then do you like to go abroad somewhere?
I didn't go till now, but I have passport, and I don't know when I will get chance. And like it's been long time. I wanted to visit abroad for the sake of my job
Huh.
before 2018. But after 2018, I left trying for abroad because now I have become a spiritual person and I'm happy in India. And like mm, I cannot visit because I have restricted myself somewhere with respect to
Oh,
food and with respect to all this because now I have become a homebody actually. And once in a blue moon, I visit somewhere in India as well. How can I
oh,
afford to visit abroad? And I'm happy in India.
good. But there are some nice countries that you can just go visit and come.
Of course, for visit purpose, yeah, I can explore abroad. Like I would love to visit. I got to know about Finland and Switzerland. These are the places
Europe
where
is
you can explore, and even like for 1 or 2 days you can visit Dubai as well, because you will
good.
get to know how is Burj Khalifa, and for enjoy
Yeah,
purpose like you can, but yeah, it takes I think if you had enough money and I think if you can afford, so I can visit, you
that's
can
the
visit,
point.
but
That's
yes,
the
yes,
point.
yes,
That's the
yes,
biggest point. You know,
exactly.
we should have extra money to do that. You
Exactly, exactly, ma'am. Because
know,
like we have a lot of things on our plate actually. Like we
correct.
have to be, we cannot squander our money in such a way. No, I wouldn't say that is squander, but if you have enough money, so I think then you can explore the things.
Then you can explore. Otherwise, you have to
Mm.
wait.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, but there are some lovely places. I've visited Europe, like I've gone to London, Switzerland, Germany. Uh, I've been
Oh,
to all these places.
so
Yeah.
how long have you been there? Like Switzerland, Germany,
So
UK?
I visited only. Okay, I used to be a singer, so I've gone there for concerts. So
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah. So, but they are beautiful places. Especially, I've been all over, but then I like the European countries very much.
Okay. With respect to
Because
what? Why you liked European country, like
okay,
cleanliness or what?
no, they kind of maintain their tradition, their vintage values. They maintain,
Okay,
however modern it is, however modern they've become, however technical they have become. All those things are there, but then at the back of it all, they respect their tradition and culture. They have their values. They always respect that, and they take good care of that. I
okay,
like that about them. Like the old buildings, I love that. I love to see
okay.
those colonial buildings and all those
Hmm.
things. I
Have
really
you?
love that.
So you told me that you have gone through Germany as well. So did you visit Holocaust, where
No,
Hitler like burned so many Jews?
I didn't, because we were there in Germany for one day. We landed in the morning. Evening was the concert, and
Okay,
the same night we were leaving for Canada. But my luck was the hotel where they put me up was very close to Mercedes Benz factory.
okay. Hmm.
A little close. So we spoke to the sponsor, and some of us wanted to go on a factory visit. Normally, they will not give you permission in like one day, 1 hour, and all. They won't give you because it's a lot of security process. But then
Okay.
we showed them we are all musicians and we want to go and see.
Hmm.
They didn't give us an extensive tour, but they gave us a short and tour of the factory inside. That
Great,
I
great,
love.
great.
So
Hmm.
we took some nice pictures and came. So those things were very interesting.
Great, great. Okay. Hmm.
Have you
So
seen
what
snow?
was, come again, ma'am?
What about? What about? Please tell me. What about?
Actually, I wanted to ask that what was the conch of these places? Like you told that the places were enchanting, mesmerizing, and culture-wise they were productive. What was the cons of these area like? Can you compare with India? Because
India's richness and heritage cannot be compared with anything. Just cannot
okay,
be, because they have one particular uh, thing, but we are diverse. We have so
exactly.
we have so many things to explore, so many cultures to understand, so many value systems, the tradition, everything. We are something else.
Something
And
else, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
I feel very blessed to be born in this country. So
exactly, exactly. This is the like a spiritual giant of whole world, and we are the spreader of peace. We believe on Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and Mahatma. Buddha, Mahavir, and this is the land of Swami Vivekananda. So I
Yes,
think
our
Mahatma Gandhi.
values,
So
our tradition, we cannot compare it with anything. But just
exactly,
want to explore something else outside, then I would say
exactly.
European.
Yes, yes, yes,
We
yes,
have
yes,
to
yes,
know
yes, yes.
everything. Everything
Exactly,
has value. So that way I like European countries. That's how I meant.
mm-hmm.
Mm,
Exactly. Yes.
have you enjoyed snow?
So no, I never enjoyed. Actually, I have been to Goa, and yeah, so at that time I had enjoyed snow because that was the artificial setup of snow. So
Artificial. That's what I was wondering. Does it snow in Goa? Okay.
yeah, art, that was artificial step setup for snow. So we went inside and for like half an hour there was setup of snow and we were enjoying at that time. And apart from that, I did not enjoy any snow. And
Okay. Okay.
I never been to Kashmir as well because like in Simla and Kashmir we can get snow. I think
Yeah.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
think I never been to Kashmir as well. And I in future I would love to see if the condition would be in favor. So I would love to visit Kashmir. And now this is the talk of the town. Kashmir issues talk of the town.
Let Let's hope peace prevails.
Come again, ma'am?
Let's hope peace prevails. Let's hope
Exact,
peace
exact.
prevails. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly,
Let's hope
exactly. Yeah. No, no, no. Ceasefire has been declared
fire has been declared.
by
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
country actually. So there
Yeah.
is no bombarding. They are not
Yeah. Yeah.
attacking, and so that things should be normal, I guess.
Let it continue. Let it continue. We don't
Mm.
want any more loss of lives. No.
Exactly, exactly, man. Yeah. Mhm.
Hey, that's. I mean, but I've seen snow. I've enjoyed it. I loved it.
Mhm.
I because I went to Canada once during Christmas time,
Mhm.
and my sister lives there. So my
Mhm.
sister's husband, one early morning, he woke me up. He woke me up
Mhm.
and said, come here, I'll take you outside." So he closed my eyes and he took me to the backyard. And then when I
Mhm.
opened my eyes, it was like a film, like it, movies. It happens, you see snow all over and snow falling. Ah,
Mhm.
that was beautiful.
Exactly. I think like 75% of land of Canada has been covered by snow. I think
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
got to know till now because I think a few area is for work, is for a human being where they are residing, and the
Few
all of
areas,
area,
areas.
a few areas are for
Yeah. Well,
human. But I think rest all has been covered by snow. I think.
it's nice to see snow, play in
Mhm.
snow, but when you want to take your car out, you have to do a lot of work to clear
Oh,
your driveway. Yeah, it's very tough. To clear your
so
driveway, you have to take a shovel and do a lot of hard work.
I guess I think they would have been designing the car and vehicle in such a way so that that can remove snow while riding. I guess.
No, they have to do manual shoveling. Of course, the roads and other things the government takes care. The snowmobile will
Mm.
come and that they will take care. But your driveway only you have to take care. So
Mhm.
yeah, and
Okay.
there even if you have lawns in front of your house, you have grass in front of
Mhm.
your house. If it's overgrown, they will fine you.
Okay. Why?
Why? First of all, in a residential area, you have overgrown grass, you have children, you could have insects, you could have snakes.
Okay.
All those things are there, those dangers are there. So
Okay.
up to a certain height, it's allowed. After that, they will fine you. So you have to mow your lawn.
Okay. Okay. So these area is very vulnerable for a snake.
Any place, you
Okay.
put a lot of greenery, shrubs are there, no maintenance, you could get
Mhm.
anything.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
yeah, so they are very, very particular, especially insects, creepy crawlies,
Okay.
so all those things. So it's You have to cut your grass. You have to mow your lawn. Otherwise, they'll
Okay.
find you. Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, so you have gone through like many countries, and you might have been interacting with like many people. And so, how did you learn English? And so, how can I enhance my communication skill? And where I'm
No,
lacking?
your problem, actually, you're communicating very well. I don't see any issues there, but your issues are with using singular, plural, and tenses, past tense, present tense.
Hmm. Okay.
So if you are okay with it, if when we meet next time, I will because we won't have if we don't have session notes, probably I can give you some exercises on past tense,
Hmm. Hmm.
present tense, and the use of prepositions and singular
Okay.
plurals. Maybe we can
Okay. Hmm.
concentratedly work on that. Otherwise, you're talking fine. So if you fine
Okay.
tune these things, you will be great. So
Okay.
probably you can even, if you have another tutor, you can request the tutor to do that next time. So
Hmm.
even today,
For sure. For sure.
I noticed just a few things like that.
Hmm.
And the good choice of words also. You are picking up some nice words also. So that's not the
Okay.
problem.
Thank you.
Just your past tense, your present tense, your singular, your plural, your prepositions. Probably next time we will have tailored exercises for you. Maybe
For sure. For sure.
we can have a kind of storytelling that will improve your
Hmm.
tenses. We can try that next time.
For sure. For sure. I would love to meet you again. Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love to meet you again too.
Okay.
So thank you
Okay.
for
Okay.
joining.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day ahead. Bye.
Have a lovely Sunday.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Same to you, ma'am.
Bye. Bye.